tape they put up was to keep everybody back, which means they're going to do something here pretty soon, more than likely. That, and they're finally doing crowd control. Oops. Alright, let's zoom in. What's going on, guys? Hey, Johnny Bravo. You still haven't called me. We have over in the house on the other side of this vehicle a person that's pretty much in his house now that won't come out. They keep calling him, but he keeps hanging up on them. He's listening to this. This has been going on for a while now. When did this start? Let's see here. This has been going on for 2 hours now. I've been here for a while already, for about an hour. But they just now decided to put up tape, which means that they're getting a little bit more serious about going in. The house, of course, I can only see the backside from here. And they're all on the front side over there, in between the houses. If I was on the other side, I doubt if I'd be able to see anything. But it is interesting how much time they're doing this on. This was a disturbance with weapons called in, that he had pointed a weapon at one guy that went back into his house and came out with a different weapon, with an AR-15. So they said that he has two weapons. One of them is a BB gun though. So they're going off the fact that he has two. No, this is not a stringer yet. Crickets are loud. Yeah, it's warm tonight, so they're going to be loud. But heavy police presence here. People are on lockdown in the area. The shelter in place was called out more than an hour ago. A reverse 911 call to people in the area for shelter in place. I just been chilling, listening to the radio and static recording until something more exciting was happening. But when they put up the tape here, that tape that you can see right there, they pushed us back just a little bit, not too bad. You know that something else is going to be happening for this stuff. See if this one locks this way. It doesn't really lock there. Alright, what's going on here? I'm not going to worry about it.
My kids are like, why is mom off the porch?
I did let Stringer know about it, and of course the other news.
That's so crazy.
Dabin, how you doing?
I don't even want to tell my grandkids about this. My grandkids would be devastated. I was supposed to see them today, but then their aunt had to work.
They were on the bullhorn trying to talk to him, but it seems like they stopped that. And then they were getting him on the phone, but he was hanging up on them. So I suspect they're getting a little impatient now. They might have a warrant by now too, where they can go in. They did say alcohol is involved. They said he was drunk, basically. But it took them almost 2 hours to even put this tape up here. But I was sitting down on the ground right here on this side of the car, only about 15 feet ahead of me or 20 feet. It's not like I got moved back far. What's happening, Too Tall Rob? I did a stringer earlier today though, up in Brighton, but it was pretty much over with. Nothing to really record. It was a weird one. That was the one I went to earlier. 1830 East Bridge. Hold up. Some guy that they were after for a warrant. So it was a weird one because it was mostly over with. Snapper, how you doing? Good to see me out getting smart and buddy. What? Okay. How do you get smart and buddy? Getting some work in. Okay. I imagine that it's not going to take them too long to get impatient with this guy to go in, since they're putting up tape now and making sure people are away.
Northglenn, and to let you guys know the lights are actually flashing green.
Okay.
We're listening.
The traffic lights at 104th in Washington are flashing green.
Nobody cares about that.
That depends on if they're flashing green for both ways or not.
We're not on a
There should be some-
120th and
should be. Oh, I said 104th.
flashing red, yeah.
No, flashing green.
Oh my god, my kids are
Flashing
getting
green, but they're saying
Don't
it's
let-
Northglenn's problem on the radio.
I thought it was about this.
No.
Nobody cares about that right now, Dave. Not you, but them. Yeah,
Yeah.
but we aren't there. 120th and Washington, we're not over there.
And it's like, I think they said 104th.
Whatever, we're not on Washington, we're on Huron.
We got her back on the phone. So he's back on the phone with him at least. He hung back up again. Come on.
again?
So they keep calling him and he keeps hanging up on him.
Where are the cops at? They were over there. He keeps hanging up on the cops.
Traffic engineering department about the lights at 104th in Washington. The traffic is they're advising that it's actually Northglenn, and to let you guys know the lights are actually flashing green.
Yeah, it is 104th. So somebody hit the traffic light over at 104th in Washington, not too far away from here, and the light is flashing green rather than red. I just don't know if it's flashing green in all directions or not. That could get interesting. That'd be like demolition derby night out there. All right, we have a guy. All right, I'll play you the original call for it, for the thing. This is the original call.
Tones in District 3, disturbance with weapons, Riviera Apartment, 950 West 103rd Place, 950 West 103 Place, Apartment 207, Tones at 2047. Copy, Riviera Apartments, 950 West 103rd Place. RP is advising a neighbor came up to them, pulled a gun on him. The male has gone back inside, went back out with an AR-15, pointed that at the RP as well. Male is intoxicated, living in the same building. We're still getting additional.
That was the original call for this one. So one of the weapons though is a BB gun. The other, not so much. So of course, every Northglenn officer is running around with their rifles. How you doing, FLS? How you doing, Marcus? Things would be better in this neighborhood if this guy would surrender. But it doesn't seem like he's going to. At least anytime soon. We could be out here for hours. That could be FLS. Yeah, I need to make some money for changing my service on this phone that I'm streaming with. My contract ends and I have to make other arrangements in about 3 days, I think it is, on this phone that I'm streaming with. So I'll lose one of my phones. So I'm going to have to do some swapping around to be able to keep using this one. $65 a month, I don't even pay that much. But I might use this one as my primary phone from now on, but I need to switch it, so I got to come up with a little bit of money for getting it switched over. I know they charge for that when you switch your phone for activation crap. Big scam, but hey. But that's what I got to deal with. So I'll probably keep my other phone as a backup and just go down to one line.
Oh, yeah.
Can't make them out very well. Hmm.
Party for Adrian Torres Morales.
Okay, but no photo.
Stand by one, I'm running it fully.
Are they trying to get his photo? That was car to car, by the way.
You can't even see why you're trying to. Where's the actual back?
6-1. Voicemail left with the only key order we have found.
It's gonna take them a while, apparently. They're moving slow.
Stop yelling if there's somebody else. They put your payment screens like that, like, dude, you guys are loud. Shut up. You like yell at their friend, I'm like, over here.
This could last for hours. Just like the one the other day. I just happened to be there at the right time the other day.
Negative, there's no photo. It looks like most of the information on the OLN is unknown. So it may just be that he's not actually had a driver's license in Colorado.
He might not have a driver's license? They don't have a photo of him.
Well, if nobody else is gonna pick it up, I'm gonna. That's why I have to just have it.
Alright, I'm gonna sit down, listen to the scanner, and wait for something to happen.
He's like sensory little pigs, you know? Because he's like, I can hear you, and I'm getting sick here. Mostly it's like, not my kid. She did like the furniture and stuff. But I have less than all that. It's in my TV this one. That's what I opened first, last thing I bought myself, like, 2018. And I'm not gonna wrap it. Yeah, no, I didn't wrap it, but I flipped it. Dude, it was in my car when I parked it out in the line and oh my god, okay.
Adrian Torres Morales, 48 times alive, is canceled tonight. Judgment brings the mark.
Probably melting. Looking like Rick and Morty down there. Come in, dude, I'm so tired.
Confirming the area for the state limited extradition at a federal height. Adrian Morales, Torres Morales, white male, 263856, Lisbon, Brown and Brown. Low X-ray from Adams County. Positive 100. Liquor detection.
He's got a warrant. He's got a warrant. He's got a warrant out of Federal Heights.
Out of Federal Heights?
Yeah.
See that stuff down on that piece of my phone, right?
So there's a guy here that lives here, and he's trying to get into his home, and they won't let him go into his home because they're too busy. And the guy inside the house has a warrant out of Federal Heights. It's only a $500 bond. But he's going to have a charge from this one too. He could have felony menacing out of this one, which will definitely be a higher bond than 500. That's probably what they'll charge him with, as a matter of fact, is felony menacing.
Oh, Naomi. That day. What happened that day? What the hell happened that day? Something happened that day with the or somebody. That's why Naomi said my mom makes me remember. She came over that day too. Do not tell Naomi about this, are you? What are you sure she
Trying to clean the lens on my other phone to take a photo.
Everyone's like, you have like 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. I don't care. I'm waiting around.
Oh, man.
Well, I don't know. I guess my friends who cares about that?
This lens won't come clean for nothing.
I didn't want to make a second week ago. My life makes it hard.
Alright, what do you guys say? What's up, you people? I just got a new phone. Had a flip phone for years. Had to pay for an upgrade for the plus $2 more bucks and a month. Miss your flipper. Upgrade remorse. God. In another month or so, you'll be like, thank God I got rid of that flipper. Got a good picture? That's good to hear. I don't think we're exactly level here, are we? I can't see the bubble. I didn't bring my little flashlight either. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit more. That looks closer to level. Got a new tripod. I haven't figured out how to stop it from going left and right, but up and down I have. So got some. Oh, this one is. That's the one that locks the other one. That's what that one is. What is it that locks this one from going left and right? It's got a nice smooth left and right though. Doesn't bind up.
Take that long. It takes a little bit.
But I'd love to lock it in place.
There, I don't know, maybe it's a magistrate, something to do with the county, and they, yeah, 24 hours a day, man. Yeah, you can get a search warrant any time of the day. It's not really hurt.
Oh yeah. Always got a document. Wonder if that's the policeman that's talking to the guy for a change that he stopped hanging up.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no gunshots. Gives me PTSD. My son killed himself. Yeah, he's on the phone with somebody. Hopefully he's done that great. He comes out already. Well, this guy has a police scanner. Is anybody on the phone with him? Because he's on the phone with somebody. He's trying to do
Yeah, I know. I saw that he's on the phone. A little bit ago, they said they got on the phone with him and he'd hung up again.
Wait, I couldn't hear anything he said. Hang on.
A little bit ago, they said they were on the phone with him, but he hung up again.
But
So I don't know if they're on the phone with him again, yet again.
damn, they have the whole street closed down right there.
Well.
Oh
just
no, that's just the entrance, huh?
Yeah, just entrance. He's got a warrant out of Federal Heights.
A felony warrant?
No, I think.
Just a
Well,
little bit of warrant?
it's a $500 bond, so it's probably not a felony.
I heard something about a warrant. I knew I did.
Yeah, but they're probably going to charge him with felony menacing here.
Oh yeah, this is totally felony menacing. Why doesn't he just come out so we can all go to bed? This poor guy can't even go to his house.
He wants to have a few more shots, you know, of alcohol.
I wonder if I'm even allowed to
If
go
he
there.
goes in
I gotta go
drunk-
get a drink of water. I'm gonna be right back. Are you thirsty? Oh, you got a
I
drink.
have a drink, but if he goes
Oh,
in
yeah, you
drunk, he doesn't have to worry about too much when he gets to jail, does he?
3 hots and a cot and a roof over your head all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So he's probably in there partying it up. He's like, well, if they're going to take me in, I'm going to get really drunk. Right? Yeah. Message has been held for review. Oops. Why did they? Oh. I have no idea why they withheld that message. I should probably go back into my settings and restrict or take the restrictions down some. Right? Since we haven't really had any issues with people saying a whole lot of inappropriate stuff. Hey Chuck, how's it going?
I got it already, boy. Talk about it.
What's happening, Chuck?
I don't have any soap right now.
We're at a standoff again.
Because I don't be up all night, sure. I wanted to go to bed.
Dude, my kids are like coming here and go to bed. I can't.
These people are hoping to
There or something.
get it done. They get it done and get them out of here so that they can go to bed.
I don't even want to drink Mountain Dew, but I can drink some water. So tired.
That could be, Marcus. That could be.
Here, let me go with you.
Hmm.
Hey, newsman, if you want a Mountain Dew, there's a Mountain Dew over there.
I'm good, thank you. But I am tempted to have a Mountain Dew. I haven't had one in forever. Like years. Literally years since I've had a Mountain Dew. It's like hot out here. You can hear the crickets going. What is the current temperature out here? The time and temperature. Time is 11:29. The temperature is 79 degrees at 11:30 at night. So it's more than warm out here in Northglenn. Mountain Dew still uses real sugar? No, only the throwback Mountain Dew uses real sugar. You have to get the throwback Mountain Dew, the old stuff that says that it has real sugar as compared to the new stuff. If you read the label on it, it'll say corn syrup on the newer ones. It's also got fire retardant in it too, so if you're feeling, like you're going to catch on fire or something, drink a Mountain Dew. Last one you had was years ago? Yeah. I bought a 12-pack of that throwback Mountain Dew. And I didn't even finish them all. You can turn Mountain Dew into a glow stick? Probably could. You probably could. Yeah, it's definitely warm out here tonight. This is the warmest it's been out here all summer, I think, at this time of night. The heat wave's starting to come into Colorado finally, is what I'm saying. It was definitely a hot day today. I feel a slight breeze out here. Just feeling good. Oh, during the winter season? Breeze. You can get dew from a mountain whenever he wants. Yeah, it's true. That is true. You just moved to Pueblo? Sorry to hear that. At least it's not Phoenix. That is true. It's not Phoenix. It gets hot down there in Pueblo. I know that. Maybe one of these days I'll move down south too. This car keeps starting on its own and stopping. Must be a fuel saver thing to keep the equipment cool and the battery charged up. The black label still uses sugar. Just check the label. Oh, I didn't know they had a black label one. Bubble cups aren't too bad. I don't know about that. lot of standing around going on over there. Haven't had a problem yet. Yeah, cross some fingers. Trying to get the woman to move to Durango, but she wants the bottom range instead. Okay. Durango area is pretty nice as I hear. 97 in Phoenix. It's a little warm at this time. Definitely a little warm. It's kind of quiet out here with them not on the bullhorn, so they must be on the phone with them. And over 110 for 2 months in Phoenix, that I could believe. It gets really warm out there. And get a pizza and a 6-pack of beer. Yeah, he might come out for a pizza and a 6-pack of beer. He might.
Yeah, like on First and Bridge.
Bridge 2335.
Just in time to refill the dishes for the raccoons. Yeah. 14 baby raccoons. Oh wow. That's a lot of baby raccoons. I get the rabbits where I live. Except the cats come by and kill my rabbits. All the babies. I have to work at protecting them. And snakes. Don't forget them. You want a baby trash panda? Oh boy. Alright, I gotta sit down again. This is hard on my back just standing here. I can sort of see the screen from down here, but I won't be able to read it unless I stand up again. Or I gotta sit down just for a few minutes. Give my back a rest. Should have brought my chair over too. Something got withheld again on the thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to be relaxing the restrictions I put on the channel so that people can talk without getting the censor. At least until we have problems with it again.
Having mentioned for the available 2330.
You know what we don't have here? We don't have fire or an ambulance on standby. I need a what? A mod? Yeah. Well, I have plenty of mods, just that one ain't on. We don't have fire or an ambulance on standby here from what I've heard so far. You have what? Here. I have a feeling the baby kittens didn't survive. Oh man, that sucks. Station's a block away. That could be. Is that mean Big Rooster?
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, they're across the street.
What was the message that got withheld? It's probably some stupid one that... Oh, come on. It won't even let me read it. Yeah, it's not going to let me read it. Want to adopt and ship a raccoon?
I know.
Yeah, you can't ship baby raccoons. The game wardens, you know, all them guys would get upset about that big time.
Drive 9754, Front Drive, 87-year-old male, conscious breathing, independent, lifted with building, medical route, 2340.
Is that them again? Was that them again? The police? Oh my god, I fucking...
Oh,
I'm going to get a
it's
cigarette. My cigarette. Am I allowed to go on my back porch if I come from inside?
Yeah. Well, they can't tell you you can't. What happened there? Takes 3 from us to possess 1 in Illinois. Oh wow. Are you asking what happened here, or are you asking another question, Road? Oh, here? They're probably going to charge him with felony menacing. The guy pointed a gun at another guy, then went inside his house and came out with a different one.
Progress 1201 East Bridge, 1201 East Bridge Street, turn to 2241.
And a burglary up in Brighton. Alright, these guys are getting all excited here. Alright, I'm going to move my camera. I'm moving to this side so I can get a view. Alright, you guys can see, sorta. They went up to the back. Let me see if I can get you up a higher view here. This new one can go much higher than this. Get you up as high as I can.
Wherever anybody is, don't go that way. Oh shit, you know, there's a bunch of them scattered.
Let me get you a little bit higher yet. After I level you out here.
Oh, we got another runner.
Now they're going to try pushing us back.
Maintenance,
No, this is the apartment that looks like.
I do.
There we go. We're up real high now. You're over my head with this new tripod. Now you got a better view than I can see from where I'm standing. But it is that apartment, obviously. The one all lit up. Best view I can get you. At least from here. A game over. They're definitely have approached the back door and then backed off of it. I think he closed the shades from earlier. I thought one side was open. Yeah.
So what's their plan? They just huddled up.
They approached the back door and then went up to the door and then came back. So I don't know what their plan is yet.
Well, Connie, where'd Connie go? Connie, what'd they say?
When are they going to start breaking windows and tossing in gas is the question.
I'm listening, Connie.
What did the police want to know?
To ask like what she knew about the situation.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I think on that apartment
Oh yeah,
right
it's
over
on the
there.
top floor, yeah.
Alright, they even got their phones out to video. Look at that. See him on the left? Right
Where?
there. He's got his phone above his head as he's recording.
Oh, I do see that. Oh shit, something's about to go down. Oh my god, they're going back.
Yeah, they're going back to the door.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder if they're trying to get the neighbor out right now.
I don't even know.
Oh, they're going up to the door. Or approaching it. Can
Yeah,
you see
they
him?
are. Yep, I see him.
Yeah, well, I'm talking these guys. I went live for my channel.
I would. Well, they didn't tell you can't record, huh?
They can't tell you that.
Oh, really?
It's a Colorado law that you can record the police.
Oh, you can do that now? Because remember you couldn't be able to before.
In 2016, they made it a law saying that you can record the police.
Oh my god, he doesn't ever get him.
What?
The one that just walked around the truck. Oh, he's getting out of the truck. Or he puts one leg up there. He always has one on the ground.
Oh,
See his foot?
yeah,
There's 3 of them coming right there. 4.
yeah.
Remember when it used to be a crime that you can't even be in the cops' business? Well, this is our business because we live here.
was never a crime to be in the cops' business. Of
Well,
what
they
they're
made it
doing.
a crime because I got in trouble for being nosy. I didn't get charged, but I got in trouble.
They just made it intimidating so that
Yes.
you back away.
Yeah.
But these guys never intimidate me for recording.
¿Llegaron y se regresaron para atrás?
2016, they passed a law, 16-3-311.
You know the
which,
codes
which,
and shit.
yeah, it's the.
Well, that's why you know it, because you
that's-
record.
Yeah, that says that we are allowed to record the police in Colorado. I mean, it's Colorado law.
You should be able to.
And then they made another law
Well, they can
at the
record
same
us.
time that's 13-21-128, which they can't interfere with us recording the police either. And they can be penalized for interfering.
Makes sense. This is just crazy, dude.
And that's just Colorado law.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Constitution.
Right.
First Amendment,
All of our
freedom of
rights.
press.
Isn't the Second Amendment the right or
First Amendment.
But the second's the right to bear
Bear
arms.
arms, yeah. Well, you can bear arms, but
But
you
you
can't
can't
be
do
pointing it
this.
at people
Yeah.
like he did. That's where the felony menacing comes in. So
This
you can have it out if your life's in danger and
yes.
whatnot.
For
but-
self-defense.
Yes, but that was not the case of what happened here.
Are you still live?
Oh yeah. We're
Well, my big
definitely
mouth's on there.
still live.
My kids are like, Mom, what are you doing? My kids are freaking out. Actually, they don't like this shit.
But Northglenn will mess with me sometimes and they'll blind my camera with their spotlights and whatnot.
Yeah.
They get in trouble for it. Adams County did it to me twice, and they had to pay me $500 each time.
Hey.
So
you're
they
making
paid
an
me
income.
$1,000 for interfering with me recording. So they stopped interfering. Then I was their best friend. But they didn't like that I was following around on the scanner, so they went encrypted. They put out the story that, well, I talked to the sheriff, I interviewed him, and he
And Adams
said,
County Sheriff.
yeah, the last one, Reinhold, or whatever his name was.
Oh yeah, I've heard that name.
I interviewed him and he said, oh, we were doing a welfare check on somebody and they were listening to the scanner and they were giving us a slip and running them past us and whatnot in their
Oh, yeah.
car. So we went encrypted because of that. And it's like, yeah, right. You're trying to do a welfare check on somebody. Not even a crime, and they got to go encrypted for that. They could have just put in like one encrypted channel for situations like that.
Yeah.
But no, they went fully encrypted because I was on all their calls.
I just heard a welfare check on that shit. Did you hear that?
Which ones?
On your thing, it just said we're doing a welfare check somewhere.
Oh, on the scanner.
Spoke to him earlier tonight, but advised that there was a nephew on scene breaking windows and threatening her yesterday, and requesting a welfare check. We have no calls from yesterday.
I like her accent. I love people with accents.
I don't know if
That's
she's British or Australian.
cool. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
I think she's British.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, she's one of the dispatchers for Brighton.
So Adams County still.
Yeah, this is almost all Adams County that I listen to,
Nice.
except for Westminster Fire.
What about Broomfield? That's Broomfield's own county and stuff, remember?
Yeah, I don't listen to their fire, but they're encrypted for their police.
I'm tired, I gotta sit down. Want a Mountain Dew? They're not really cool. You can have one.
It says it's Adams County, but you listen to Northglenn, Brighton, Commerce City sometimes, and Federal Heights. The Adams County sheriffs themselves are encrypted. But I know it says Adams County Sheriff on there, but it's not the sheriffs. It's the cities that are on the same channel, that we're all on the same channel. My scanner set for them. and it does not pick them up. But I listened to the fire on mine at the same time. Adams County Fire, Thornton, Westminster, Brighton's fire. I don't have Commerce City's fire on there. So is yours what? They backed off for the time being, so it might be a while before some more action at the back door there.
God, just hurry up and wrap this shit up so we can all go to bed. It might be a while before there's more action at the door. That sounds a long time.
I swore the left side of the door didn't have the
Yeah, I know. I saw the blinds too.
blinds.
They
Yeah,
did
it didn't have the blinds covering it, and now it does. So he had to have went to the
There's
door
Bonnie.
and
What are you
closed
doing,
it
girl?
on him.
Oh, stop doing that shit. Don't sneak around by yourself. You better have a partner with you, girl.
One that's not very quiet.
I know, I'm all stepping on dead leaves and shit, and it's summertime.
I don't even think that they put out
Wait,
a
this
tweet on
helicopter
this
keeps coming back.
yet.
I don't like it.
So what they decide on?
I don't know. He said that he thinks it's going to be a little bit, and then they're going to go back to court because they've already got
Yeah, they haven't said anything on Twitter, on X.
They're just wasting
At
gas
all.
here, polluting the whole freaking world. I'm tired.
They could be going around to the other side, by the way. Here, move it a little bit so it shows the front side. Most of the officers probably went around there. It's easier for an entrance on the back where they can bust out the glass windows and go through them rather than busting down the front door where they can't see anything right away.
Like red lights everywhere.
Pulse Fire is on Pulse Point app. South Metro, West Metro, Denver has their own dispatch. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dude, how am I going to get new rest tonight now?
But mine is Front Range Communications and Westminster that'll pick up, so it'll pick up Weld County, some of it, North Metro, all different stuff I have programmed in there.
Crazy.
I can switch to Weld too, but I don't have it, so I'd listen to all of them at the same time. At this point, it'd get too much traffic.
Dude, they keep going back to that fucking document. But I have recording
That breeze feels good. It's going to be cooling off.
I'm seeing 103rd, status check.
Status check. It's gotten a degree cooler since the last time we checked. The breeze is coming. All right, I'm sitting down.
Like, are there hostage users?
I carry this to record the police as well.
What's that?
Body camera.
Oh, nice.
Been wearing it the whole time. I haven't had it on though. But sometimes I won't be recording, so I'll put this on
That's cool.
because they'll pass on me. And I think if you're not recording with that, and then it's down, so it's easier recording with
Well, they have a body cam on all the time. They're always recording us.
They made that a law from George Floyd protest.
Yep, you're right. I remember that.
So they were required by this year to have them.
All of them. Huh?
Yes, all of them. So all of them have
State,
them now.
county, and state patrol. Or
Yes,
state, county, and
police,
city.
all police in,
Yeah.
in the state.
What are they called? Not police, all law enforcement. What about sheriffs? Do they have? I mean, like
Yes.
the deputies in the jails. Do they have body?
There is some exceptions for the body cameras, and if I remember right, the jail is part of the exception. At least a part of it.
I'm so tired. Girl, I might just bring my mattress out and just go night. What the fuck? We might be up all night anyway. See my kids keep coming out and checking to make sure I'm not getting more kids getting to go night. Oh God.
I was at a DUI checkpoint the other night.
They have what? Wait, what holiday is that for?
It wasn't a holiday.
Oh, they just have them set up anytime now.
Wasn't it like the last video you uploaded like a month ago?
No, it was last Friday or Saturday.
What city was that in?
Aurora.
Oh shit, probably.
They only have to give 24-hour notice to the public in order to do them. It doesn't have to be a holiday.
Dude, you know how many cops pulled people over right here in the school zone today?
Probably
Motorcycle cops all day long.
School
Like, oh
just
shit.
started up again.
I know, so they're taking
it'd
advantage
be
of
a lot.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it's all money.
They're like
It's
highway.
revenue generating.
Yeah,
Is
a
what
lot
it is.
faster. That the road's good.
Dude, I was following the person in front of me and it was a school zone, dude. And I looked and I was like, shit, I'm going the speed limit and it's only 20. Dude, yeah, you can't. Usually you're supposed to keep up with traffic, not in the school zones, because I did have got pulled over. Wait, there's a cop talking. Where are all these proposals?
I think they're on the other side. The
They
front door.
must have. There was a whole swarm of them and now they're all gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're on the front door.
Oh God, I just don't want to hear a gunshot. I really don't.
So, you might hear flashbangs.
I know what different guns sound like. My neighbor upstairs was shooting an AR-15 through the apartment walls. Like, what the fuck? Remember Nick? He's a Marine.
Yeah.
So I know what 9mm, I know what guns sound like. 9mm, ARs. Well, he was actually shooting both of those guns up in the apartment.
Because this is apartment complex, they may or may not use them, considering how late it is. I mean,
It's midnight. It's
it
after
is midnight right now.
Why don't they just go in there and get this child out of there and take him to jail or something so everybody can go to bed?
'Cause they don't want
Obviously,
to
he's
get
acting like a
shot.
child.
Because they don't want to get shot. So they don't want to do
The
their
gun's
job.
outside, apparently. Well, allegedly. Because there's another one they said. I
Yeah.
don't know. This is just crazy.
Well, if you
The whole
put
swarm of
both of them
cops
out
is
the
gone.
door, if you put both of them out the door, then they shouldn't
Hey,
be
is anybody else still a cop car?
still here. Oh, I got a video
Are you
of
still
that.
on live stream?
I
Yeah,
did see
yeah,
the state trooper one.
Yeah.
The fatal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the video, the full video of that on my channel.
Yeah, I have seen it.
So bad. I didn't drop what I was holding, but
That was nuts. The guy putting his handcuffs in front of him, crawling through the hole
Fall
on
into the hole and then getting
car
in
and driving off a big vehicle.
if you're already in trouble, fuck it. Oh my God.
We might as well because we're still outside.
Or you can come and sleep at my house. I don't care. Both
So
of you.
that part wasn't so bad, except for the fact that they put out spike strips with the row of cars behind the police car. So he's going, 100 miles an hour, hits his spike strips, blows out a tire, and loses control right into the cars parked behind the police car on the highway. He went into a semi truck, fortunately, instead of a passenger vehicle, and he died from it.
Dumb idiot.
Well, yeah.
Well, my
Nobody said he
ex-husband
was
had those
smart, but
spikes got thrown out on him, but he was on a low-speed police chase because he was out of gas. Freaking going 20 miles an hour. I wasn't with him, but I heard about it. I'm like, are you an idiot, dude? No, our whole car, they hit him on all four sides of the car, and they put the strips on. Take the whole car from your whole family. That's some selfish bullshit. You want to go get it tomorrow after you left the house?
Northglen's been
there's a
pretty
cop
quiet
right
on
there.
the scanner, so I
I
haven't
see
heard
a
anything.
cop waiting under that truck. You're walking around. Maybe a beat can go on.
It's definitely the hurry up and wait part.
Yeah, indigestion. Actually, I've had it all night. I wish I had some time. I'm just gonna lay on whoever's car that is, man. I'm so tired. Is that your car, G? There? Oh. Oh, okay, great. Where's your girl at? Is she freaking out up there? Like we all should be.
She's sleeping through the whole thing.
She's pregnant. She's tired. She's so cute, her little baby bun. I remember them days. Remember them days? She's going for that shit now. I got 2 grandkids, my guys. They're so cute, man. I love my grandkids. My grandson acts just like his dad for real. Even his mouth, like everything he does. He's so cute. That cop's still over there. That's what is going on. Like, please hurry up. I feel like this is being stretched out so long. Right here, this truck right here. See his leg? He's right there by the front door of his truck right here that has the brake lights on. He keeps walking around right there. Well, he keeps standing right there, like he has one leg up on the truck. There's only one leg all the time until he walks in.
I have to say she's British because she doesn't have that twang Australian.
Yeah, but I like her accent. It's pretty cool. I have a Chicago accent.
Where do you have to get those radios, or do you have to have
Order
like
them online.
Oh, you can just buy. Oh, I thought you have to like have a permit for them or something.
Oh no.
Dude, you can get it on an app on your phone if you have an iPhone.
You don't even need iPhone. You can just go on Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's just a
listen to
police scanner.
You don't want to buy one anyway, like this one here,
Now the cops walking around.
or the digital channels. It cost me $700.
Right?
Oh shit.
So you go down to like Walmart, and the ones that they'll sell you aren't digital, they're analog. You can't even listen to
She had a
stuff.
teardrop.
Okay.
I'm
You
like,
gotta
are
have
you
a
crying?
Digital.
digital one that'll be
My
able to
eyes
pick
are
up.
really sensitive,
They
but
sell
they
real
are.
cheap
She's always
ones
been
at
like that,
Walmart,
but she
but
was crying.
you don't pick nothing up on
It's
it.
like
yeah.
just rolling down like she was
So,
like, what the
I mean, you can't even
I'm
pick
all
up
like that, or
like the
they-
fire and ambulances because they're on
Crap,
digital now
bro.
too.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
So the whole thing's like silent and you get nothing and you're like, this thing's broke,
Yeah.
wasted my money.
No, I didn't even know how to do that. Even the manager's sitting in the back of her car.
Alright, let's see. Google Maps Street View is dated November 22. Cold and snow, making the difference. Tom Clancy.
I'm scared to stand up before I fall on my
Jason Bourne would have resolved
I'm
it.
so tired.
Still on lunch break? Oh yeah.
Dude, who
Is
cares?
the scanner the type that you just requires a zip code? Yeah, you can put in a zip code on it if you want. You can do it that way, but you pick up way too much stuff by zip code. I custom program mine.
You're such a busy girl.
North Metro or say. Truck 62, Chesapeake.
Yeah, that's me.
Go to the front door? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a quick program one where you could definitely just put in your zip code if you want. But you just pick up way too much crap when you do it that way. Some days it's hard keeping track of what's going on mine when it's a busy night.
You usually stay on your tracker a lot or not? Do you stay on that a lot or no?
On the scanner?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I like listening to it just to know what's going on.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, if it's newsworthy, then I'll go to it.
Correct.
And because I live up in Brighton and I listen down here in Adams County, if I hear a fire or something, it gives me more time to get to it before news requests it.
Yeah, correct.
Because I know it's a real fire and then it's big. So, and then bigger crime scenes like gunshot wounds, you know, shootings, stabbings, things like that. That's another reason why the Adams County went encrypted, is because I was calling them out on them not telling the public about them. It's like, why aren't you telling the public about these? Why aren't you putting it on Twitter? You know, back when it was Twitter.
Yeah.
And they weren't doing it. And they're like, oh, we don't have a public information officer full time and blah, 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 you know, excuses. So that's another reason why they wanted to hide what all that was going on and go encrypted. But then I listened to the fire and heard it anyway. I'd show up at their GSW scenes and like, how did you know about it? Like, simple, fire and EMS. It's like, they're not encrypted. You guys might be encrypted, but, you know. I hear fights and, you know, things going on from fire and EMS all the time, so. I could still find them very easily because Adams County responds to all the calls that the fire and EMS go through too.
That's true.
You know, somebody gets assaulted, they're already there.
Yep.
So even though I don't get to hear them talking, I still know what's going on and where they're at. They're not particularly happy, the police aren't happy with scenes like this when we're live streaming them. Because if a person happens to be watching it, they know what's going on out here.
I see it.
You know what I mean? But my channel isn't that big where I have that many viewers watching, where they would know that they were being live streamed. And I got 5,000 viewers. A lot of them watch it after the fact, not during it. And that's part of the reason that we get pushed back so far sometimes. I don't want it live streamed. I don't always live stream situations though. I'll static record them and at the good parts I'll edit that part, you know. And we've already been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes and nothing's happened other than they approached the door a few times. Back there. And they don't look like they're in a hurry to do it again.
Right.
I'd be amazed if some guy come driving in some fancy car saying, I'm his lawyer. I'm here to get him out of the house for you.
Right.
Well, that's what I was hearing on the radio. He was saying about his lawyer. You know?
Shit. And one of the guys has a warrant for his arrest out of Federal Heights, he said.
That guy has a warrant, yeah. He already has a warrant. I didn't hear what the charge was, but the $500 bond. I'm surprised they don't have an armored vehicle out here for this. You know, a Bearcat.
Yeah.
But I suppose because of the fact that no shots have been fired is why they don't. Where's Jason Bourne when you need him? Just sneak in the back door and take care of this real quick. Knock him out, drag him out. I might have to go get my lawn chair. I think they should offer him a pizza. Hey, come on, man. Come on out. We got a pizza for you. This camera's shy if you don't want to be on it.
Do you guys know where the lady in the blue shirt?
She went into this apartment. Do you want me to get her?
If you can, real quick. Or I can walk with you. If over here. Quick question.
The question is, does she like her walls?
Are you comfortable living there?
So if we put a hole through this wall right here? It's just a little bit of drywall, right?
Tiene lo que se le pasa por el lado, ¿no?
Imagínate que vayan y le pregunten, oye, ¿tienes algo que no vayamos a bañar si quebramos la pared o la puerta?
Abajo es Score Spray.
Sí, abajo. Y ya lo nombraron.
A ver si no echan la pistolita por el pollo.
Luego abajo del apartamento de ella está el boiler. Está el mini shop abajo del apartamento de ella.
Or if they want to go drill through her wall to put a camera in there.
What he's saying under that apartment, because he's a maintenance guy, he's saying that under that apartment, it's crawl space.
A crawl space?
Yeah,
Under?
under that apartment.
Uh,
He's the maintenance guy here.
I probably wouldn't use it.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can access the apartment from it.
No se puede meter de
Too small?
apartamento, eh? Antes que un mollo ahí.
But I wouldn't doubt that they'd want to drill through the wall and put a camera through the wall to look into that apartment from like hers. That would be something that they would do.
En el hoyo para arriba. Le van a salir los perros a la mía, tiene perros ahí adentro.
You'd think they'd have that warrant by now.
They can't just bust in without a warrant.
Yeah.
They have to
Can't.
have that.
Yeah.
And who issues that?
Judge. Courts. A judge. They'd call up a judge in the middle of the night and wake him up or say, we need a warrant. So, judges do that. And they get cranky in the morning when they got to be in court. Take it out on the people that come to see them.
Al chavo de ella dice que lo amagaron. Al hijo de la señora. ¿Sí? Porque salió de ahí y como tiene así como de malosa. Le dijeron, no, le dijo, no, es él, él es mi hijo, él no es. ¿Sí? No, dice que se fue y se agarró el
Probably
vaso.
an overreaction to the Karen call. No.
Se fue asustado.
They're not in a hurry at all. This is in Northglenn, Colorado. We're off 103rd and between Huron and I forgot the other name of the street. We're right off 103rd and Huron, 950 West, 103rd Place. Or 950 West, 103rd Place. Here in Compton. Yeah. It's not an overreaction. I can play you the initial call again. He pointed a gun at somebody, and I think it was a BB gun to begin with, but he went back, he went into his house after that and came out, what they say, with an AR-15. Croak is the street behind you? Yeah, sounds about right. I think it's spelled a little bit different though. We'll take a look at the maps. You did spell it right. Croak Drive. See if they cooled off another degree yet. No, it hasn't. But it's still got a slight breeze, which is pleasant.
Yeah, Pete, bridge. With Ocean Sand Queen 437. Ocean Sand Queen 437.
Brighton's busy with their traffic stops tonight.
I heard something too, but I'm like, is that fireworks? I didn't even know because we were watching videos and it gets loud in my house. Yeah. Dude, that is,
Alright, sit down again until some more action.
like, not like fireworks, but a different type of echo.
What I heard is.
I heard the same thing Adrian heard, because I heard that shit, but I
Well,
didn't,
me and my wife were having dinner, and then when we were at our kids, I looked down and I saw him shut that rattle. You knew what I'm gonna go talk to her. We're gonna go lay down, and then out of person morning, and that's when I saw that these lights.
Oh, they're gonna let the guy go in to his house. I mean, definitely not in a hurry if they're letting this guy go to his house now. So they're walking him over to his house, which is one of these apartments. He finally gets to go home to, I don't know, relax maybe? If he can relax in this situation. That was nice of him at least. Which neighbor is he? Huh?
He lives on this.
On the end?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's 2 apartments. Is he up on the upper floor? Yeah. So he gets to go home and crawl into bed. By the way, the whole place is on shelter in place. They issued that hours ago apparently, but they still haven't put it on the social media.
Now go ahead. Copy that. Units clear. Available on our routine. Clear.
Yeah, social media has been dead quiet about this one.
Engine 11. Fire alarm. 7830. Valley Tim Drive. On channel. Adams County Opse. Engine 11. Fire alarm. 7830. Valley Tim Drive.
What's up,
On
Will?
channel. Adams County Opse.
Tony, you almost knocked yourself out.
Northglenn CR 10452 10452. Copy. You're welcome, sir. 27.
It's almost like they want this guy to fall asleep or something on it. Most of the time they're on the bullhorn telling them to come out and surrender. Not this time. They had the bullhorn going earlier, but they've stopped that after a bit. They had him on the phone, but he kept hanging up on them. But maybe he's talking to them more instead of hanging up on them. It's hard to say. I haven't heard anything on the radio about it that I recall hearing.
Clean after.
se van a llevar a tu apartamento.
Me voy a llevar a tu.
Oh, no. You gotta go on that side.
Oh yeah, you have to go like around because so the gate is locked.
Oh,
This gate is locked. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get over there.
can you get there from,
Yeah. The way you took the other guy?
but can we go
So
to,
like between
the
the two
other one?
buildings,
Yeah.
and then come around.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, that's nice. At least these kids can go home.
Que ya no les importa ni que les siguen llamando porque les dieron el número de teléfono, les dieron un teléfono.
Pero que dice, no me había dicho que como 9 balazos por ahí.
Te digo, yo estaba viendo y pero como le digo, ya a veces, o sea, no aquí. Y le digo, vamos viendo, ¿qué pasó aquí? Me levanté y dije, estoy no preocupado, pero después de que salió otra llamada, pues ya ni le pusimos atención, nos fuimos a buscar, y me levanté por agua ahorita y vi que estaba ya acabó de estar aquí. Una mortal,
Mira, una cosa que salió.
yo sí, pero salió, o sea, se escucharon los balazos y se ve que se reversió de hacia así como del medio, se reversió, se fue para allá. Salió y es cuando, o sea, nos fuimos y le pusimos atención, pues.
So they're still yeah, like that's scary. They're letting
El vecino enseguida tiene cámara. Todavía de manera que un grito, una troca y yo, según mi perro allá, y lo grabaron acá. Así. Dice que tiene conectas, pues sí parece que no, pero dice ella que sale todo. Oh, sale todo.
don't go that way. Don't cross that police station. Go that way. Said stay in the car. Damn it. I'll put my foot in somebody's ass right now. It's not a very big foot, but it's gonna go under. Gotta get away from the side. There you go. Where do you got to go? Over to Deb's house? Copy family. Oh, the bigger house? I was gonna ask her. Well, I was gonna ask her about like how much she charges. How much does she charge? Do you know yet? Like, what about the studio? I don't even know what it's called. Anyways, it's like 54th and Federal. Because my mom knows where it's at. She's like, oh yeah. I was like, I don't know if you saw my car, but I saw your car too. Does that work? I'm gonna stop in the car. I just found this out. Whatever happened was great. And she was crying because he was really bad. And he told that to the therapist. I said, you never even told me that. Partner. I am so mad and disturbed by that. I just told that piece of shit like perfect just cooking. And not only that, his own dad went to look at the camera, my ex-husband was. No wonder he broke himself through. That's fucked up. Totally violated. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know the details. I don't even know the details of anything. And I just found things out now. So that's that, isn't it? Dude, there was a meth lab one time at my apartment on 116 in Maryland with meth lab people. I lived over there and they had a meth lab and they had like all these people in white suits and they were giving animals baths and shit and they had alcohol there. So I couldn't go to work. I had to go work all day and it wasn't even in my building. It was in my class.
Hey Dan, how you doing? Sorry, I was sitting down, resting my back. Yeah, they're still here. Northglenn Police. Northglenn, Colorado. I might have to go get my chair so that I'm more comfortable. Sitting on this curb isn't that comfortable. Well, he's in that house with it lit up. The third one over. They've been walking people to their houses.
Still nothing.
Still nothing.
Still need more sleep.
Oops. Oh no, he's in there. He's definitely in there, guys. He's in there. The curtains on half the door. He closed the curtains on the back door. He's there.
He's like, I don't need that shit.
They've had him on the phone.
We're old bitches. I know, I'm still 27. Dude, I wonder what's wrong with us. Yeah, you drink liquor? That's our fucking problem. The liquor. Damn it. And I did a lot of other stuff too. And ingested a lot of stuff. Ingested. And indigested. Okay, I was gonna look at that.
A little bit of movement on the backside over there. The backside's actually the front door. We're on the backside of the apartment.
What one of that is you? I forgot to ask you if it's one or two words or what.
2 words.
Okay, that's what I put. So just search.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at?
You need to narrow it down a little
I don't know
more.
how to do all that. I'm old.
And
I'm old and senile. My oldest son used to call me decrepit. The one that died. He's like, you're fucking decrepit, shut up. And I'm like, shut your mouth. Don't call me that ever again. I love my kids. We all mess with each other. Which one are
I
you?
had to switch up the channel to the
I don't know what that means, but just subscribe me to you, whatever yours
Right
is.
there.
Okay, push it for me. Thank you. Because I don't know how to use this shit. I know how to use YouTube Music and blast it, but all right. Thank you. We got all the down low. That's what happens when you get old and decrepit.
Yeah, it's working out pretty good. We got you above my head right now, so you have a better view than I got.
Dude, my throat hurts so bad. I'm not
You're
even like sick. It's like a sickness.
6 inches above my head.
It just keeps building.
That's why it's so hard on me to stand up and watch the screen for you guys talking. He's looking up. So we got officers walking.
Hello?
Are they gonna
Outside. Huh?
Police are not walking around with their rifles anymore at the moment. Oh, this one does have his rifle in front of him. Strapped to him. I wonder if he's putting it away.
Yeah, well, we want to go to bed, but we're kind of scared. Is everything good yet? Okay. We said that they're going to be opening everything back up.
Did he surrender? Did he surrender?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Did he surrender?
Yeah, he said it's a state law. We have to just leave because it doesn't have any search warrant. Why did they ask for a search warrant? If this guy got that Eric 18, I heard we have a neighbor upstairs shooting that shit. Well, it was on the 911 call.
These guys are pulling out. He's telling me that there's a state law, a new state law that went into effect, that they can't sit out here all night like this, apparently. So they got to pull back. They're pulling down the tape, and they're going to be leaving.
Sure.
He's like, no, you can't.
Sure.
Oh, I can't?
When did this law go into effect?
I'm
So you can talk to our PIO to get more information.
Well, I can look it up. I just needed to know when it went into effect and whatnot.
Gotcha.
crazy. Thank you. I am crazy, but I've
He
never
doesn't
seen
know
this.
it
Thank you so
apparently.
much.
But the tape is down now, and they're apparently going to be leaving.
Say what?
Yeah, one of your police cars are over there.
Oh yeah, we know. Thank you.
But they don't lose them very often.
Right.
So only when they get stolen.
Yeah. All right, I guess it's back in the...
That's an EV vehicle, by the way. So the motor was to charge the batteries now and then. They're going to be pulling out of here. I'm going to have to look up this new state law that says that they got to leave.
I'm not going in until you go.
Because they just took down the tape
I'm going to walk.
and they're packing up. Went into effect like 1 minute ago. 20, what? What are you talking about? I need business cards. I have business cards. I just don't carry them around with me all the time. I carry more buttons than anything else. But these guys are getting out of here.
They should have just caught one if it's that serious.
Huh. Well, that's the second time in history that I've seen that they've had to leave a scene where they didn't bust down the windows.
I thought I looked last week.
I wonder if he called up his lawyer and his lawyer said, you know, you only have so much time sitting outside the guy's door without a warrant. Otherwise, it's harassment, maybe? I'm not sure. That's a possibility that they made a law saying that it's harassment.
Sorry to call you, Gene.
Now we're bringing you down so I can see my screen.
You're the boss.
There we go.
You're my boss. I have to call you.
Now you're at eye level with me. So it's all wide open now.
I can go in my back door. You're watching my show. I'm going to watch you. I know my
But this is definitely a new law I need to look into. No, I think it went into effect recently. Question is how recently? Like August 1st type stuff. We're only a couple of weeks into August, so. But maybe the lawyer called him and said, you can't sit out there for 2 hours without a warrant and keep harassing my client. Right? This is the weirdest thing I've seen though. Police leaving a scene after all that time. Yeah, and the neighborhood. Don't forget about the neighborhood. But yeah, it's definitely something I need to look into. If a new law involving scenes like this is out that I don't know about, I need to know about it.
Copy, moving up. Engine will have to go back to manager for you.
That's fire talking. Diffusion tactic. Yeah. Okay. Leave a comment. And call that lawyer. Call the lawyer.
See you maybe another time.
Call that lawyer. She was telling me about a situation and I'm like, that don't sound right. It's like, you need to talk to a lawyer. She had to go to court, went in front of a judge. The DA says there's no charges, but yet the judge is telling her she's got to do community service. And I'm like, what? That don't sound right. You need to talk to a lawyer. You don't get community service unless you're charged with a crime and you plead to something or you're sentenced to something. They can't just give you community service willy-nilly for no crime being charged. So it was definitely a weird situation for her, you could say. So I'm like, yeah, you need the advice of a real lawyer on this. Because it sounds like they're doing something highly illegal. Saying, oh, you got to do this community service and take this class when there's no charges involved. As far as the rest of them haven't pulled out yet, there's still several vehicles on the other end yet. It's got to be frustrating for them though, huh? That they don't get to sit out here all night harassing some guy in a house that won't come out. Oh well. It's a new one on me though. That they have to leave. No. Alright guys. Though eventually I'll pull out of here. There goes the lights on the one. And that's the guy in next to the pickup truck is a maintenance guy. He's talking to the officer. So they're going to be getting out of here. I'm going to get out of here. Absolutely nothing happened worth recording. Well, I don't think that's a situation for this. There's they're all just leaving. They'll come back for them probably. But apparently they can't sit out here all night. Alright guys, thank you guys for joining me. Catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a good morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it might be for you. And I shall catch you guys on the next one.